Today we are making cauliflower rice kale pesto bowls. I'm using actually steak today as our protein. You can vary it up with any sort of protein that you want. I'm going to start off showing you the rice, and then I'll show you what I did with the vegetables, with the meat. So you're going to put in about a tablespoon of avocado oil. Avocado oil is really great for any kind of stir frying or high heat. Okay, so I'm going to coat the pan here. I already got the burner on to kind of heat it up a little bit. Right, and then I'm going to throw in, so what I did, I actually took my blender, or you could also do a food processor. I actually cut cauliflower and mashed it up like rice. I do have a little bit of brown rice in here as well. So I'm going to put the whole tub in here, and then we're going to portion it out for our meal. Now, the thing about cauliflower rice, it's going to have a very bland taste if you don't season it right. So the oil is going to help add some flavor. I'm going to add really about, maybe not quite a cup. I think we could do a full cup. This is low sodium chicken broth, Pacific low sodium. This is one I really, really like. So traditional, if you buy the traditional Pacific brand, you're looking at about 500 milligrams of sodium. This only has 40. So peel your eyes open. Look for that little tiny green low sodium bar. Good job, director. Okay. So with that, I'm going to add a little bit of liquid aminos. This is going to have about 1/3 of the sodium of soy sauce, okay? So I'm going to add probably about a tablespoon. It's kind of important to measure this out because it is salty, okay? I'm going to add a little bit of ancho chili powder. I'm going to add in, you can also caramelize onions and garlic in here too. That might be good before adding. I actually added that to the vegetables, which I'm going to show you later. So I'm going to add a little bit of pepper and garlic powder here as well. Maybe some onion powder. And guys, I don't go by strict rules of what to do with this. I am obsessed. I use garlic powder on everything. I use pepper on everything. I use onion powder on almost everything. Red pepper flakes, I'll probably add some of that too for some heat. But very rarely do I add salt. I have a lot of foods naturally have salt. Like I said, you know, that chicken broth has a little bit. The liquid aminos have a little bit. So I have this on about medium-high heat. I'm going to stir that around. Okay. Now, the rest of the bowl, so I actually have my steak that I've had on high for about 4 hours in a crock pot. There I just added some of the ancho chili powder, the garlic powder, and I actually added some basil paste, which I'll show you guys, or you guys could add fresh basil. So that's still cooking up. I trimmed some of the fat there. I may need to trim a little bit more now that I'm looking at it. And then I had vegetables in the oven at 475. I think they've been in there probably 40 to 50 minutes. I added a really nice marinade, which I'm going to tell you about. I actually let the vegetables sit in the refrigerator for a couple hours. But I cut up some mushrooms along with some garlic and onions. That's going to go in our bowl. And I also cooked up some bell peppers and some pineapple. Okay, and again, that has all the marinade on it. I'm going to tell you what is in that soon. And I'll show you the finished product, but what's going to top this is a kale pesto. Okay, so that's going to have some fresh garlic and onion in it as well. So this could be very low carb, you could add a little bit of carbs with some brown rice. You could always add some roasted chickpeas, something like that. And again, you can vary up the proteins. I had mine on the crock pot, 4 hours on high. You can do 8 hours low, use an Instant Pot. That's up to you. Vegetables are pretty much unlimited in terms of your serving sizes. I do about a tablespoon of oil with each of my vegetable servings, okay? So I will also give you a breakdown of how much rice to put in and all that in the directions, so just be looking out for that. But I'll show you a video of the bowl I'll put together.